of food as well, but last week I visited Brent Food Bank in my constituency, and they said that for the first time ever they are having to purchase food as the donations that are coming in cannot match demand due to the cost of living crisis, and they cannot keep up with the increased levels of referrals that they have coming in. I also visited London Community Kitchen, where you have also visited in the past. We have their base in Harrow, and who are doing some fantastic work with a focus on zero waste and zero hunger. Just what is your message now to those Londoners who are actually volunteering their time at these organisations and providing direct support to those that need help with either learning to cook, support with employment skills, or even just for providing food so that families can keep going?
The 2 points I want to say in response to your question is, firstly, when I was growing up, we'd bring in tinned foods during the Harvest Festival to send overseas. You wouldn't think about bringing in food for other people in your community who may be going without. People have done that over the last few years, but even they can now no longer afford to bring in surplus food for their own community. That gives you an idea of the challenge facing people across the country, including London, because of the cost of living crisis, austerity and so forth. That demonstrates the demand there is locally. But for the work of amazing volunteers and great organisations like the London's Community Kitchen, I dread to think what would be happening. I've had the pleasure of going there a number of times, including with His Majesty the King, and the chap who's just integral is a chap with a great surname and a forename called Taz Khan, and it's just, he's an inspiration. He's brought the community together. Volunteers go in. He's working with the local community, local businesses, and they're working all day, all week, including weekends, and it's remarkable. And you sort of think, what would happen in your community if they didn't exist, if there weren't those volunteers, if there weren't people donating? And we'll do what we can to support them, and I'd encourage anybody who's got spare time to go and volunteer at the London Community Kitchen and other food banks in your own community. If you can afford to do so, donate either money or surplus food. It's really important, they need it.